glad we're ending on that note because we need to talk about our top 3 favorite winged book boyfriends of all times, and I'm gonna let you go first.
So for my number 3, it's not entirely a big surprise for anybody, but it's Cassian. He is not the guy that I would want in my life now, but 20 to 30-year-old Heather, he's perfect for. He's so sincere. He is exactly what you see is what you get, and he is all testosterone and man.
Which is impressive because he's so emotionally intelligent as well.
Yes! It's that beautiful combination of having both of those sides. And I love that dynamic. Also, I would not fuck with him at all. He would whoop some ass, and that is sexy. So,
okay. My number 3 is Hunt Athalar from Crescent City. I love Hunt. He is sexy. It surprised me how much of a lover boy he is, honestly.
Yes.
He also is so genuinely sweet, even though he's supposed to be this big, bad, like, legendary warrior. And, like, he's just a lover boy in there, you know? Like,
yeah, he just hasn't been able to let the lover boy read. And I picture him as perfect for you, too. I could see you guys watching football together. Like,
I love
totally,
that.
completely.
Yes.
And Ellie's sitting on his lap. Sorry, Patrick.
First of all, it's Sunball. And also, that's exactly, right? Like, he's such a lover boy. He, like, sits on the couch and watches Sunball and, like, pets Syrinx and is just, like, content as hell. It's so cute. I love it.
He's a pretty big green flag guy. I'm right there with you. I like him. I'd fist bump him. And then maybe pinch his ass and run. Okay. So number 2, this is not really even shocking. In fact, I don't think you should be allowed to have this list if you don't include Rhysand. I feel like he's going to be number 1 on most people's lists, which totally fine. In fact, one of the only reasons he's not my number 1 is because I'm still really upset about the whole not telling Feyre about the pregnancy and all the things with it. And I know that's not actually his fault because he was written that way. And I feel like
you're like, it's not real. It's not real. Because it's not real. He's fictional.
I feel like it was out of his character.
My argument for why that lands as harshly as it does for all of us readers is because it's Nesta's POV. He and Feyre both have a much more two-dimensional nature to them because we're looking through Nesta's eyes. But anyways, continue. Rhysand.
She is 100% right, but we have not gotten a book in a long time. I need him to tell me the things because I will listen. I promise. I'm a brat, but if you are a strong winged man, I will eventually listen and follow your rules. As long as I agree with them.
He's also just the OG winged book boyfriend.
Look, he's just so smooth and slick and confident and sexy and also fucking funny. He makes me laugh. And trust me, being funny is the number 1 most attractive thing in another person. You become way more attractive to me the second you make me laugh. And he has that whole self-sacrifice thing going on too.
I sense a theme arising.
Yeah, I was going to say it's quite common, but I like what I like and I'm clearly
No, of course not. Okay, so my number 2 winged book boyfriend is Rain.
Yes!
From Serpent and the Wings of Night. And to be honest, I think my favorite bits with him come in the second book. I won't spoil anything, but wow. I just adore him. I think we talked about it a lot already, that he is honest. He's earnest in a lot of ways. He is that green flag guy who also could still blow you apart with his magic. He will fly you with those wings. Oh my god. But the colors, the richness, the way she describes him, the way he does throughout the story sacrifice for Aurea in a lot of different ways and respects her, which is honestly why a lot of these men are on my list, is the respect that they have for the female main character, the way they don't underestimate and often they will empower and push forward these women in ways that make them better. That's just so fucking sexy to me.
Yeah, that's why he's my number 1. Yeah.
Yes.
He's my number 1. And it wasn't even a question. I knew it. Okay, Rhysand might have been my first, but Rain is my forever. Yeah, I love him. And he is flawed. He is not perfect.
Correct.
And he knows that he's not.
Mm-hmm.
and he is aware of it. And for all the reasons Morgan just said, he's strong in his own right. And we see what a good friend he is. We eventually see what a beautiful lover he is. He's just perfect. He also would not take my shit. And I need somebody that can push back. He cares about how she feels about everything. He puts her before himself constantly. And he wants to see her do well. And physically, I mean, he's exactly my type in a nutshell. Just everything about him, the way he's built, the color.
It's so sexy, truly. We're sitting here panting over here.
Warm in here anyway, but now I'm like getting really hot.
So my first, and I think my forever, will be Rhysand. And specifically from A Court of Mist and Fury. Chapter 55 just lives in my brain, rent-free, in perpetuity, forever. Again, my argument for why I understand why he has gone down a few pegs for a lot of women and a lot of people after Silver Flames, but my argument is that we got that from Nesta's POV, and of course she would see it like that. There probably was more nuance that I am giving a fictional man in a book that doesn't exist credit for.
Ever a time to do it? It is now and in this situation.
It was the first time I saw a love story play out in imperfection. Yes. He loves Feyre before she understands who he is. He loves Feyre for who she is. Again, that self-sacrificing bit also shows up a little bit for me, although it's not always my favorite. It's one of the flaws I can recognize in him that is actually quite beautiful. He would have literally sacrificed her marrying another man if it was going to make her happy. So his ability to put her happiness over his need for care and love, beautiful, just stunning. And yeah, that wingspan, my argument is his wingspan is the widest. Actually, to be fair, I think her wingspan is the widest, but that's a different conversation for a different day.
Totally different.
Okay, do you have any honorable mentions?
I would probably put Hunt on mine, and I would not put Hunt for me. I think Hunt and I would be like home dogs. We would be buds.
Home dogs.
We would. That is a dude I would hang out with. Like, that's what I think when I read him. And a lot of times we insert ourselves into these situations of like, what would I do? How would I react? Him, I never really did that with. I just kept liking him for Bryce. Yeah, I wouldn't bang him, but I'd definitely be buds with him. And I would definitely set him up with my friend Morgan.
Okay, I have 3 honorable mentions.
Oh, I love
Number
this.
1, Talamir Starling from Slaying the Shadow Prince.
Yes, I completely forgot about him. Great choice.
Oh, he's so sexy. Okay, so, I lied. I have 4. Okay, my second one, Nadir from Artifacts of Oranos. Yes, oh my
agreed.
God. That's a sexy man. And this one is a little bit of a spoiler for Crowns of Nyaxia, but not really because I won't go into detail about it. But Asar from The Songbird and The Heart of Stone. That scene with the piano. I don't know what else to say. And then 4 is Nyktos from the Flesh and Fire series. That's a sexy winged man.